What's up, everybody? It's Chuflaka. Hey, we were just watching the big EA Madden NFL MUT. Like, they were reviewing everything and all the new things coming to MUT, from players to legends, from everything, literally everything. We have all the screenshots here for you and a lot of info. So first off, we're going to start with the card art they have coming. So first, this is a 50-50 card. They said that there's going to be an 80-20 card where it's 80% the picture and 20% the stats. But this is the 50-50 card. So in the 50-50 card, there's the quarterback, there's the position, and then under that is always going to be the archetype. There's the field general, linebacker. There's so many different ones, and abilities actually matter towards what archetype you are this year. And your overall rating will, of course, be in the top right, like it has been in many years. And then now in Madden 21, there's new abilities going to be on, not new abilities, but they're going to be showing the abilities on the front of the card now. Like, your X Factor will be up here, and all the abilities you'll have will be down here, your passive abilities. It'll show your chems, your chem multipliers, your power-ups, and then if it was limited, they said it would be like around right here. But then we have your nat too. There's so many. The card art, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it, but it might come in handy when you're looking at someone's top 3 to see what players they are using. So we'll see. I think I might like it, honestly. We'll see. So next we have, this is like, they introduced a new way of putting abilities on people. It's called AP. It's right here. So say last year in Madden 20, you're allowed to have 3 abilities on 3 players on offense, 3 abilities on 3 players on defense. In Madden 21, they're going to give you a certain amount of set ability points that you could use on certain players. So you don't have a limited amount of players, you have a limited amount of ability points. And they said the better the ability, the more ability power it will cost towards your cap. So I'm excited for that. I think that will give us more creativeness to go forward with our abilities and who to choose and where to put it on what position. I think it's going to make a lot more fun, honestly. So they were showing how your lineup would look from, it looks kind of the same, honestly, but they showed it moving around. I didn't get the right screenshot, but when you're highlighted on a player, say if you're highlighting on that Bobby Wagner in the middle linebacker, instead of showing the 80-20 view, which it's showing right now of the card art, it would show the 50-50 view. So every time you're highlighted on a player, when it's in pack opening, when it's in the lineup, when it's in your gallery, it'll be showing the 50-50 view versus when you're not looking at it or focused on it, it'll be showing the 80-20 for more of a card art standard. All right, next, these are the team captains. I'm actually kind of excited because I don't know much about any of the 4 besides Eddie George, me coming from Ohio State fan. So I don't know much about any of it. I know that's Christian McCaffrey's father, I'm pretty sure. But I'm excited to see how, like, I have no clue how I'm going to pick here. I honestly have no clue. I think I might go with the D tackle or the corner, Leroy Glover or Aeneas Williams. I think I might go with the corner, Williams, so I don't have to, like, focus on a 3rd or 4th corner for the rest of the year, you know? I could always have that locked-in player. That's why I'm thinking about D tackle too. But at wide receiver and halfback, I think I like to have interchangeable people. I don't want to have a set stone, so I think that's why I'm going to focus on the D tackle or the corner. So here are the stats for all of the captains. Here's first Williams. This is probably the one I'm going to go with. I'm going to be completely honest. He has that's 85 speed's really good for early year of the MUT they were showing us. And he's going to be an 87 overall. So that's going to be looking real nice. He has really good stats from excel to agility to speed. His jump's really good. The zone's a little low. His press isn't too well. So it seems like he's more of a man corner. But honestly, I still think he's a really good corner for even the slot corner. Next, we have Eddie George, a running back out of Ohio State. That's the man. We have 85 speed, 85 excel, 81 agility, 86 carry. COD, I got to get used to COD, change of direction, 82, 86 trucking, 85 break tackle. He's really good in almost every single stat except for catching, which some players don't really use the catching from running back that much. But I don't know if I'm going to be going with Eddie George because I like to have free roam on my running back and switching around all year. But that's a good option for players who want Eddie George or love Ohio State men or even a Tennessee Titans team. Here's Ed McCaffrey, 85 speed. He has a really good jump. I actually wonder how tall he is. I didn't see that on there. I probably should have looked it up. But he has really good stats on almost everything, honestly. His deep route running is obviously not the best, but everything besides that, it's looking like a pretty solid card. Next, we have Leroy Glover. 75 speed for a D tackle, actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good for a D tackle. And then he has low strength, but everything else, like he's very balanced. Everything, like 84 strength isn't a low strength. I'm just comparing him to Aaron Donald. I know that's not fair, but I think this is a very balanced card. If I weren't to take the corner, I think I'd be taking Glover. Next, here we have NFL Epics. Last year, they only had 2 players in NFL Epics. They had Baker Mayfield, and they had another D lineman. I can't think of his name right now, but this year they have 4 of them. This year it's going to be an 85 overall instead of 86. So I'm pretty sure they said you can complete all 4 and get all 4. But so here are some of the players. They have Larry Fitzgerald, you got AP, the man, you got Ronnie Lott, and I'm so excited about Jack Youngblood. I'm not a Steelers fan, but man, I've loved watching his highlights. So here are their stats. So here's Larry Fitz. We all know he's a very slow receiver. He's kind of unplayable in to some extent later in the year. Until later in the year, and he gets better cards. But he has really good stats besides that. His catching stats are really good, but his route running is very terrible. Honestly, I don't know if his route running is that bad in real life, but I think that's kind of ridiculous. On to the next one, we have Adrian Peterson. 86 speed is the fastest running back I think I've seen today. But his agility is very low compared to like other running backs in the game. He has pretty good excel. His carries above 80. His break tackles above 80. His truck's pretty good. His change of direction's not too good. But honestly, it's all around a solid card. Ronnie Lott. This is one that might have as my like backup safety, so I can run in like my sub linebacker for some hard hitting or anything like that. He has 85 speed, 87 excel, a 78 tackle, a 80 play rack, 81 pursuit. He has a low man, 76 man. His zone coverage is pretty good, and we all know he always has above 80 power. He does hit hard. That is Ronnie Lott. On to the next one, we have Jack Youngblood. This guy, oh man. If you've never watched Jack Youngblood highlights, I suggest you do. This guy is so fun to watch. He has 79 speed. That's very good for a defensive end, honestly. He does have pretty good excel, too. His strength is very good for I'm pretty sure he plays in a 4-3, so he's going to get, like, off the edge. He's going to be a pass rusher. Yeah, he has really good pass rushing stats from block shed 81, a high power move 88, and even a pretty decent finesse move at an 83. I think this is a really good card. All right, on to the Mutt Master. This is one that I've been looking forward to. Although I had to look up who Sam Mills was, I wasn't too fond of him. So I'm excited to see how he plays and how people will feel about him. I want to see everyone else's reactions because I have no clue how people will think about this card. But honestly, I'm excited because like Pat Tillman, I knew about his story, I knew everything, but I want to see how people will feel about Sam Mills going forward too, because I know he had like cancer or he had some type of a disease when he was coaching in the Super Bowl run for the New Orleans Saints. So I'm excited about this one. I actually am. I like having a middle linebacker side. I run a 3-4, so I always have 2 middle linebackers. So hopefully we have something nice here. So they showed us some screenshots at his 93 overall version. Obviously, this isn't going to be the starting stats. That'd be crazy if they gave us that card in the beginning of the year. But so, I mean, he level up's pretty good. 88 speed and 88 power. He has pretty good everything. Honestly, play rec's high, tackles high, the zone coverage is high. It seems like he's going to be a really good run stuffer, and he has pretty good speed. It looks like Ryan Shazier with a hit stick. All right, we're on to the Level Master. This one I am so excited about. I was actually talking to my friends the other day on how I wanted an Andre Johnson in Madden. We haven't seen him in Madden for a while now. And they were talking on their stream, EA Madden. They were saying that they just signed new, like, whatever they have to sign to get these players to be in the game. They just signed it for Andre Johnson and a couple others, like Tony Romo, and they said they weren't going to spoil the rest. But Andre Johnson, I'm very excited for. We're going to be having him in the lineup all year, it seems like, just like Torrey Holt. I'm really happy they replaced it with another wide receiver. I enjoyed Torrey Holt. I wasn't the biggest fan of Torrey Holt, but I think Andre Johnson, just from me watching him all the time and him being one of my favorite players, I think this is a really good pick for them. Oh, another thing they brought into the game. For Level Masters, Mutt Masters, and Team Captains, you can actually have any team chemistry on that player. So you can come from having like a Texans player like Andre Johnson, he can be having like a Browns chem on him. So if you want to put him in a Browns theme team, it will help you so much. And I honestly love this because having Shazier in my lineup, having Torrey Holt in my lineup, I couldn't put together my dream team Cleveland Browns team, you know? It was tough, but now they help us. They said they might change the card art due to whatever thing you put in, but they said that would be in further update. We'll have to see about that. So these are his stats at an 89 overall. I'm pretty sure they're not going to give you him at an 89 overall. I have no clue for sure, but these are pretty good stats. The speed is a little low for an 89, but I think he still will be really good. Every stat here seems really solid to me. I'm so excited for this card. I can't even wait to get my hands on him. So they did release who the Madden theme players will be. It was called Theme Diamonds last year, but they're just calling it Theme Team this year. There is a list of it that you could find on their website. I wasn't able to screenshot it, but there's a lot of like steals in there from Bob Sanders. I know that's a big favorite from everybody. There's so many crazy players on there. I am so excited for this. Even Bills, Kyle Williams. He's one of the D tackles that everyone's loved. He was there forever. He was just a fun player to watch. I'm excited for all of this. All right, that's been all the updates and leaks for the MUT 21 season that they released today in their live stream. I'm very excited to get this out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I am. I am so excited for my captain, my guy Aeneas Williams, and then I'm going to be getting obviously the middle linebacker Sims, and then we're going to be getting also Andre Johnson and Level Master to have all year. I'm so excited for these cards. I'm so happy they didn't pick a quarterback or running back so we weren't stuck with the player like that. But honestly, I'm so ready for MUT. I hope you guys are too. All right, boys, let's get into it. We're going to be seeing you guys in the next video. It's going to be a pack opening. Let's go, boys.